Meteorologist Danielle Noyce here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. It is Thursday, which means an updated drought monitor. I'll have that for you, and an important update at that for portions of New Hampshire. A bit cooler Friday, but a beautiful end to the week, and a few showers around this weekend. Neither day looks like a washout, but I'll have an update on the weekend so you can make your plans. Tropical update too, specifically with a wave that's coming off the west coast of Africa. Across the country, drought is most prevalent out over the west in terms of severity. But as we zoom into New England, there's one spot that you're going to notice a big difference, and that's the red showing up here on the map. We'll get to that in a second. Pockets of severe drought have expanded across central Vermont, little area of moderate drought too, expanding along the south coast. But it's really this area of exceptional drought now in west central New Hampshire, particularly from Thornton back down to Plymouth, the Newfound Lake area, up towards Lyme, and then southwest towards Lebanon. Soil moisture is taken into account, stream flow, and not only the last week of precipitation, but the 30, the 60, the 90-day trends in terms of statistics with precipitation as well. So we could use some, particularly in those areas. And I do want to show you just one depiction of rain over the next week. This is the next week through next Friday. And notice there's not a whole lot showing up. Maybe a few hundredths or tenths depending on where you are. So even the showers that come through this weekend that may come through, they're not going to ruin your weekend plans, but we could certainly use more in the way of rainfall. It is going to be a mainly dry stretch with a below average precipitation over the next week again. You know, I like to show you atmospheric energy, the bundles of energy that help to drive our weather. And if you watched this yesterday, we saw this big upper level low in eastern Canada dive south. Well, there's been a little bit of a shift, and a good shift. Yes, we could use some precipitation, but for weekend plans, you do notice that Saturday, there's a little piece that comes over us, may spark an isolated shower. Sunday, yes, there's still some energy over us too, maybe a morning to midday shower, but it does keep on moving, whereas before, looked like it might cut off and kind of keep some unsettled weather around for the start of next week. We'll watch that closely, but the trend has been to cut off a little piece of that energy far enough south that we will kind of be sheltered with this ridge that is built in. So bottom line is that yes, high pressure builds south. Our Friday looks fantastic. Onshore wind, sun and clouds, beautiful end to the week. Saturday, we start with sun and clouds through the interior. The clouds will build in, and some of them, yes, produce a shower, mainly through the interior. It's not that widespread. It should be fairly light. It is not going to ruin outdoor plans or your kids' sporting activities on Saturday, but there will be a few that do pop from the late morning right on through the afternoon. Sunday, it's a cold front that comes in. So there will be a few showers around the morning on Sunday, perhaps till midday as this front comes by. Again, not a ton of green showing up on the map. We'll watch this trend closely. So the bottom line there is no need to cancel outdoor plans. The front moves offshore, and then a new area of high pressure will try to nose its way down out of eastern Canada for the start of next week. So our app, awesome tool to have to plan your weekend. Free, thousands of 5-star reviews, pinpoint your exact location. If you're traveling for sporting events or for your kids' activities, you can put those locations in there as well. Interactive radar, past plus future mode. If a shower pops, you can look at it, see where it's going to be traveling. Send to us tab on there too. We love to see what you're doing out and about this weekend. If you want to check in with our stream too, it's weather 24/7, anytime, anywhere. At the top of the app at 1degreeoutside.live, and on your smart TV, if you open up the YouTube app, search 1 Degree Outside Network, and you can watch us that way too. Friday high temperatures 70 to 76, 78 in far southwestern New England. Beautiful. Little onshore wind kicking in, less than 10 miles per hour. Some 60s from the Champlain Valley into northern Maine. Overnight for Friday night, mainly clear, maybe a few patchy clouds inland. Most of us drop back into the 40s to lower 50s, so it will be a crisp, cool night for Friday night. Saturday, sun and building clouds, chance of a shower inland, but we're well into the 70s, so a pretty seasonable day here for September. 60s on Cape Cod. Sunday, 70s to maybe 80 out ahead of that cold front, but it does spark some scattered showers. Again, they should come through fairly quickly when they do develop, maybe a downpour or two embedded in there as well, but it is not going to last all day. Pats at Dolphins, no big changes to that forecast either. It's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. There's a chance of a quick shower or thunderstorm. There's actually going to be a northeast wind that kicks in, coming in for Miami, about 5 to 10 miles per hour with a few higher gusts. Tropical outlook, new wave going to be emerging off the west coast of Africa. Doesn't look like a whole lot right now, and it's a low chance, you notice, less than 40% of developing over the next 7 days. A lot of it has to do with the dust. There's a pretty good amount over this area right now, but it does thin a bit as we head into the upcoming weekend, and that leaves just a little bit of a window of less dust towards the beginning and middle part of next week that those clusters of showers and thunderstorms that come off the coast may have a chance of developing, because that dust and that drier air, which usually inhibits storms from developing, will lessen a little bit before the next area of dust comes off the west coast of Africa for the middle and end of the week. So we'll keep you posted on that. Don't forget our merchandise, t-shirts, hats, mugs, coolers. We got blankets, gift cards on there too, all at swag.onedegreeoutside.com.